What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mind, Body, and Soul. It's your boy DJ T Made, and I'm here with my boy Ree
What's good?
and my girl Jazz.
What's up, y'all?
And first of all, we hope everybody had a great Easter. Man, how was my Easter? Was great. What about y'all?
Let's get a shout out to the judge real quick. Shout out to the judge, man.
Don't do it with me like that.
I mean, I'm
I'm my executive media producer
I know. What I was saying, somebody has had something to say, so I kind of messed my train of thought up.
all
But,
time.
Yeah. Anyway, my bad for cutting you off if I cut you off.
I'll do it again because we weren't too far in.
You're kidding me.
No.
I'm right here. I'm right here. No, I ain't like that. I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Come on, let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mind, Body, and Soul. It's your boy DJ T Made, and I'm here with my boy Ree
Come on now.
and my girl Jazz.
What's up, y'all?
First of all, we hope everybody had a great
Like that one.
Easter. I know I did. I had a blast hanging out with my kids. What about y'all?
I worked out.
That's it? You ain't do nothing else?
You didn't
Worked
have
out.
no eggs?
Huh?
You didn't have
I
no
ain't
eggs
had
for
no
your
eggs.
clients
I ain't had no
in the
eggs.
gym?
No.
Well, that sounds like a good day for you.
Yeah, you could have hit
Great
an
day.
egg and say, once you find that egg, do that exercise.
You ain't work Pops ain't go to the gym with you?
Nah.
That's a good idea. You should think about that next year, buddy.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
Whatever. Mine was good. Dyed some eggs, hung out with the family. Real chill.
Worked out.
Do y'all family cook for Easter?
Yeah, my pops might barbecue a little bit.
Yeah, just cook.
Simple
Yeah, I'm not
stuff.
saying maybe some extra, either
You know what I
grill
did
or
have?
something.
Deviled eggs.
You had deviled eggs
Proud
on
about
Easter?
that?
I don't know.
On Easter?
You
On
had
Easter.
You had
had
devil,
devil eggs on-
Deviled.
eggs.
That's what they call
On
deviled
Easter.
eggs. That's what they call deviled eggs, right?
Thinking about the devil on Easter.
I'm not
huh?
thinking about no
I
devil.
don't know
on
about
Easter.
Tyree, y'all. I don't know.
That's what they call deviled eggs. Anyways,
You like deviled eggs?
anyways,
They pretty good?
they were pretty good. So
Yeah. Anyways,
we just got out the month of March.
yes, March was Women's History Month. Okay, and every guest we had last month was a woman
Was a woman,
to celebrate.
and they're very successful women.
Very influential women.
Yes.
It was great. We
Very
spoke
positive
with
women.
very much so.
Yeah.
Just a little recap, y'all. We spoke with Sheila Healey.
Yep.
You spoke with her.
Yeah,
more
she
so.
was dope. She was dope. We
Understanding
talked about-
credit.
Yeah, we talked about credit. We talked about personal finances and just ways that you can enhance your personal finances and
Yeah.
go about thinking about them in a different way.
We all need to be, you
Yeah.
know, really trying to make sure we have the knowledge,
yeah,
financial knowledge.
I know for me, she gave me a bunch of nuggets that that's been helping me reshape my finances since
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that
good.
episode.
That's cool.
So, yeah,
That's
man,
dope,
she
man.
dope. She dope.
And then
That's what's up.
we had Sydney Hicks, the power of meditation. That was a great episode.
That was a cool.
that was
episode.
great.
I think we was all there for that one.
Yeah, we were all
but yeah,
there.
that was a good
That's the
episode.
episode I got locked out of.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was the episode you got locked out. We're not gonna really go into that.
Don't remind us
Oh
of that.
man, Lord, that was a
We
crazy
thought this
day.
man had died or got
Oh,
kidnapped. It was none. Anyways,
They locked me out, y'all.
We didn't lock him out. But anyways, the power of meditation. I like the few little meditations she gave us too.
Yeah,
And I've been really trying to. Oh my bad. I didn't mean to
No,
cut
no,
you
no.
off.
It's like the breathing exercises she did.
Yeah, and I've been trying to really, plug that into my life. Especially when it comes to meditating, because I don't think it get talked about enough.
Yeah.
Meditating. I know people talk about praying, and praying is a way of meditating, but like just taking time to breathe and just clear your mind, I think it's really helped me out, especially for people that got like stressful lives. That it's for anybody, but especially like people that got a lot going on in their mind.
Yeah, I really utilize the 3 breath techniques on a daily basis. Like when I feel stressful or like things are kind of overwhelmed. For me
High
throughout the day.
anxiety.
Yeah, 3 breaths and it kind of recenter everything. So that's really been helpful.
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah.
definitely a dope episode.
Yeah, it must say it definitely helped me with work too, because I can get some of them customers. You just want to go off on them, but I
Yep.
hit that mute button,
Yeah.
let them vent, do my breaths. I'm like, okay,
Woosah.
unmute. All right, can't do nothing about it. Click.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Not like that, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah.
Click.
And then we also, I spoke with Nina Toll. She was great. Yeah, y'all were.
Yeah, we
we
wasn't
weren't
there.
here.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling well. He was, he had been working a lot.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, Nina was great. We spoke about like her spiritual growth and just embracing change.
Yeah.
And she said a few good things. Like she said she knew God, but she didn't know God.
So what does that mean?
Just like you know of him, but you don't know him. Like, say
Oh,
for
I see
example,
what you're saying.
she thought like Moses was Jesus. She's
Really?
like, she heard about him parting the Red Sea. So she's like, who else would do that but Jesus? So she didn't really know. And like her grandmother she only knew one verse, Bible verse like Psalms 23. It's like all she remembered. That's all her grandma told her. It's just her growth and her journey on getting to know God more, like her own understanding.
So would you say from like speaking to her, she had a personal relationship with Jesus before getting to know him like biblically in the biblical form?
Say that one more time.
Do you feel like she had a personal relationship?
Like before?
Yeah, like just
I think
speaking
she
to
knew.
her.
I think she
like
got
what
it
was
more
saying.
once she sought it out for herself.
Yeah.
Not just going because your parents tell you or your grandma.
Yeah.
More she sat down.
And
thought the
I
word.
think that should be what a thing that parents should do or people got to do in general. Like just because you have a pastor up there or just because you have your parents telling you about what they believe spiritually, I think people need to go seek it for themselves. Like we're in a time where we have a lot of information at our hand, and I think people need to really go and research, not just sitting in church listening to what a preacher says or listening to what their parents say or what their friends say or whoever. You like go research for yourself. That's why a lot of people be so confused because they see people preaching on things. I ain't trying to start this topic, but they see people preaching on things and they don't really go research and try to get an understanding for themselves. And then they see these people, so-called Christians or Muslim or whatever, and then they might not be acting a certain way that they would think that
you would perceive.
Exactly. Or they might hear it over here. Somebody might be saying different, and then they confused what to believe. Like go find out for yourself. Like we got access to a lot of information nowadays with podcasts, internet, YouTube, and a lot of people out there actually doing research on these spiritual topics, on back, in ancient times for what actually really happened. So, really that's a very valuable interview you had with her because, like, a lot of people need to go seek it for themselves so they have a true understanding.
And I only asked that because you said she knew God before she knew God. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had a personal relationship before I got to, doing all of the reading the Bible and all of the other stuff too as well. So that's why I asked that.
Yeah. And no, y'all go look at all of the videos from last month.
All dope episodes.
All of them dope.
Yes, all of them were dope. So now, kind of going from there, let's talk about our topic today.
Yes,
Let's get into it.
We're talking about the power of affirmations and how they can reshape your mental and your reality too as well. Yeah.
Well, let's start by talking about like what do y'all think? Because everybody got their own perspective on affirmation. So what do you think?
What you think?
Yeah, what do you think is an affirmation?
I just think it's speaking good into yourself or how you want your day to go. Like I'll wake up in the morning and say I'm gonna have a good day. I'm not gonna let anything stress me out. You got this. Go for it. Anything you want, you can get it.
Yeah.
Just start off like that. Start off speaking good.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
What you think?
I think affirmations is like what she said, just speaking things into existence, and just it's another act of faith.
Yeah.
Believing before it even happened, and just knowing that it's already there, it's already yours, and it's accessible to you. And you just need to subconsciously get on that path and saying, okay, I'm ready to receive what's mine.
Yeah. So. And sometimes you just gotta say things and I agree with both of y'all. I would say just kind of add on to what y'all were saying. I would say more of just it's almost too like a reminder. Like I mess with my clients when I'm training. I'd say I'm the best trainer you ever had. Jokingly, but I'm saying that for myself too, and I'm speaking that out to the universe. Trying to be positive, talk positive about it. I'm not gonna say I'm one of the best trainers. No, I'm the best trainer you ever had.
Yeah, it's not even more so being cocky.
That's not.
It's just speak that goodness into yourself. You're not gonna say, "Well, I'm a trainer, but I'm not one of the best trainers."
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
you'll
that.
never be what if you believe that, then you'll never believe. You'll never seek that.
You can mess yourself up by not speaking goodness into yourself, or only limiting.
Do y'all think affirmations and manifestations the same thing, or what do y'all think? Is it the same thing, or is it?
I think manifestation is the act of saying, okay, I'm going to create this reality inside of within myself.
Yeah.
And then affirmations is I'm going to confirm what I'm meditating, what I'm manifesting by constantly saying it over. Like the 3-6-9. You say it 3 times in the morning, you say it 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night.
Yeah.
You're affirming what you're manifesting.
Yeah.
So I would say 2 different things, but they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Good answer.
What you was about to read to us? Cause I know you got your.
Oh no, I'm just like you said. Speaking positive affirmations. It's good for that psychological mind.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's scientifically proven that speaking good to yourself has a positive effect on your life.
Yeah. And it's a like they say the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
You know, it's always everything's the opposite. So you got light, you got dark, you got evil, you got good, you know, you got positive, you got negatives. And that's how God has designed this earth to work in our favor. Mm-hmm. And that's what, like you kind of said earlier, like everything is already pretty much been given to us. You know, we just have to tap into it and believe it. You know, so like you said, if you say I'm gonna have a good day today, the universe hears that, and the way this thing works.
Yeah,
right.
It's God, I don't know if there's an episode of Steve Harvey, man, and he was saying like when you wake up in the morning and you say you having a bad day, it's like a little man in your head. All right, y'all, the boss say you having a bad day. We gonna make sure that happen for him. Yeah. And then they start writing up these bad things that happen for you that day. Mm-hmm. But when you wake up and say today gonna be a good day. All right, y'all, the boss says it's gonna be a good day. Let's get this going. This, and things start to fall in order.
Right.
You know? So that's really powerful, man. What your tongue is powerful. So what you say is, you know, it's bound to happen.
Right. Because I have to catch myself sometimes. Sometimes you have one of those days where it's just not a good one. It's just like, no, don't think that about yourself because that's gonna come to what is it? Fruition.
Fruition. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. And I don't know I don't know why it works that way. You know, we blessed that it does work that way. Number one, because you know, God has it already set up for us. You know, like no matter what you're going through, you know, just keep being positive because positive always gonna override the negative. Good is always gonna override, you know, evil. I'm sorry. I love the hype. No, I appreciate it. Okay. But
that's all I'm gonna do.
You know what? that's gonna be your church face.
Well,
zoom in on
say
that.
well.
Zoom in on that.
Please.
Yeah. Do it again.
Well.
But anyways, but yeah. So I do believe, and I do believe manifesting is definitely key. Even we can talk spiritually, we can talk just what we want in life.
Yeah.
Because that's the foundation of it. Like we talked about meditating, and a lot of times, you know, they have visual meditation, and that's kind of like you're manifesting. You know, that's what you're manifesting. Like, you know, close your eyes, clear your mind, and just literally visualize yourself, pretty much like you're in your own movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to a guy on YouTube. He was saying like about like not looking at your cell phone screen. Like just think about you in a movie theater, not looking at your cell phone screen, but like you being in the screen playing that part. Like if you want to be an NBA player, you know, and as a kid, like you gotta visualize yourself on the court in a moment in the NBA or anything you want to do. You want to be a director. You want to be, you know, some type of entrepreneur. I always envision myself like, you know. Nike down, you know what I'm saying, pulling up in a you know, well right now I want to Ram 1500, so that's kind of like my truck I'm going for. So like I picture myself pulling up in my all black Ram 1500, like I'm like, you know, I'm Nike down, you know what I'm saying, and I'm looking fresh. I got my clients, they book, you know, I'm just like, hey, let's get it, you know, got my iPad. I'm looking like a elite trainer, and that's why I envision myself when I do manifest. I would say.
Yeah, it's good you said that, though. No, it's good you said that because, you know, you can speak life and death with the tongue. Yeah. So only speak what you want to see. You want to see yourself in that realm? Get yourself that realm.
Exactly. I feel like, affirmations, I feel like it's different forms of affirmation. This weekend I heard something that was kind of the same way, but I'm not gonna touch on it. But I say there's different forms of affirmation, meaning you can speak things. I feel like going and actually placing yourself in front of them, like in real life. Like for instance, you want a Lamborghini Urus, and get dressed up nice. Go to the Lamborghini Urus parking lot. I would rent a black Tahoe for not a rent, but I would get what's that? The Uber X.
Yeah,
look at you. Get pulled up. You know, just do the whole nine because that's the lifestyle that you want to live. Go ahead and act it out.
Nah, that's true. That's actually a good point.
I like that.
That's a good point because that's one thing that you have to do. Like if you want to be a millionaire, you got to act like you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to be, like I said, I want to be an elite trainer. Like I have to act like an elite trainer. So I have to dress like I'm an elite trainer. I have to talk and act like I'm an elite trainer. And then after a while, that's literally like, it's almost like you're an actor playing a part. You know, like you're still your true self though. Don't get me wrong, but you're portraying the person that you really want to be.
You're placing yourself in the future, where you want to be, what you want to drive, what you want to wear, and what house you want to look at. You want to buy. Yeah, I walk in a $2 million home. Yeah, I love this. You ready to buy it? No, not yet, but it's on there. It's coming.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you gotta.
But I mean, you imagining yourself walking through every room like, oh, this is where I'm gonna put my studio here. Oh man, I can see it now. I'm gonna be cooking my meals right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna have game nights over here.
Yep.
You know.
And I'm gonna let you say something, Jazz. But and especially like with people like, cause it's not necessarily that easy, for like, we're talking like, yeah, you can. It's easy. It seems easy, but it's not, because a lot of people got a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, that's why like we go back to deep breathing and meditating is so important, because like you have to get out there. You have to get out this third dimension. You have to get out of this reality right here for a little bit. Yeah. Or if not, you're gonna just be
down.
You'll be bogged down, or you're just gonna be a zombie. Yeah. And what I mean by zombie, you're just gonna be living the same life that, always stressed, always anxious, always worried about this,
worried about today.
Yeah, worried about today. Yeah. Instead of living in the, instead of getting out of that and trying to, reach your higher self, or trying to get that connection with God.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you got to say, Jazz?
No, I just want to touch back on like the psychological effects.
Yeah.
Like the benefits of speaking. Yeah.
Subconscious mind.
Big word on you. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah. Anyways, just some benefits of it. So I'm just read a couple that I found here. Okay. But yeah, it says, what'd you say?
I said, let us hear it.
Oh,
I was supporting you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get it right.
I'm just read a couple. Like self-affirmations have been shown to decrease health deteriorating stress.
I believe it. You know what? I would probably say that would be true for people that suffer with PTSD too as well.
How you think that?
Because their minds were reshaped to even experience what they experienced in the first place. So to reconnect with themselves, I think positive affirmations could be one form of it to help them reconnect. I only say that because I have family members that deal with PTSD.
Yeah.
And
do they do that to kind of like?
My brother deals with PTSD, and he listens to motivational, quotes. Motivational speakers or whatever. But I mean, that's a form of affirmation, I guess, because people are speaking life into you. But I think. You gotta speak that life into yourself.
You gotta speak the life into yourself.
Yeah,
that's a good start.
Yeah,
getting to it.
Yeah.
What is the next?
I agree with that.
Let's see. One of them, self-affirmations have been used effectively in interventions that led people to increase their physical behavior. Okay.
Physical behavior.
Oh, like children or whatnot, or people that deal with anger issues or whatnot. Huh?
That's what I took it as. Yeah. They have another one that says they may help us to perceive otherwise threatening messages with less resistance. Well, including interventions. So
I think that what they meaning. I think what they're meaning on that is, like dealing with people, because sometimes it's kind of when you trying to live right and you try to be positive and you're saying these positive affirmations and you're manifesting, you got to still deal with people. We don't live on this earth alone. Yeah, so people gonna rub you the wrong way. You got an annoying boss you got to deal with, or manager that's micromanaging, or they just don't like you, or you don't like them for some reason. And you trying to say you going to work, you trying to be positive. You're saying your affirmations in the morning, and doing what you need to do. And then Bob, he come out and he in a bad mood. His wife must have given him something the night before, and then he all up on your tail.
What? Man, that was an example you used.
I'm just saying, you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. So
that's true.
Then you gotta, then now he putting your energy on. He giving you a low frequency energy because his energy is low. Mm-hmm. So, I think that's what they're kind of. And maybe I could be wrong. That's the perspective I got from that.
Yeah. No, definitely. You definitely have to keep your armor on at all times.
Man.
When you building and you're trying to reaffirm yourself to confirm things that's already within you, you have to put your armor on the daily. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it on,
especially when you're dealing with people, man.
And like you said in Ephesians 6, you have to keep your armor on it every time, because there's people out here that are willing, and at any given point they will try to tear down what you building,
because they're not in that love like you are, like June said today. Heard the pastor, Alpha Omega Church, Brother June Cobb. Just have to put that in there.
Yeah.
But he was saying about like just having that love for people, and like everybody doesn't have that. Everybody don't have that, pure love that they just want to help people and show people. People are hurting. People are hurting. People have been through things. They're experiencing things, and they are who they are at that time. I'm not saying they can't grow, but they are what they are at that time. So you gotta understand, when people lash out or they act a certain way to you, it's not because they might not like you. Sometimes they might not know how to deal with you because or who you are. Sometimes they might be such in a low frequency of energy, and you coming in with this high frequency energy, they just want you to come down to their level.
They're gonna drag you down.
Yeah.
And I feel like to touch on that too. Like when you have to completely fill your cup up before you can try to start filling other people's cup up.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that a scripture?
I mean, it might be.
No, he said, get the wink out your eye first.
I mean, because every time
get the log.
Okay, let me elaborate on that. And you're right. It is like that. But you also got to have somebody pouring into you. Because even though you may fill your cup up and you're pouring to somebody else, if you don't have nobody pouring
That's
into
true.
you,
that's true.
you're going to eventually go empty.
That's true. That's true.
And sometimes like you can be getting filled up from somebody else and like, man, like, and you can be doing affirmations and your cup is getting full and you like, man, I'm feeling great. I'm ready to go and give this energy to somebody else, and you're not, because you're still trying to replenish what's been lost. Like, think of you being dehydrated. Like, you've been dehydrated for a long time, and the water that you're getting replenished from somebody else is filling your cup up, but you dry.
Yeah.
And you still try to take from what's dried out and pour it somewhere else. You need to fill that thing up and get it filled up right.
Make sure you hydrated first.
Yeah, you gotta get yourself hydrated before you can go and break bread.
Right. And kind of touch on what Daisy was saying, because that is true. Because a lot of times we give a lot of our energy to other people, and we suffer because a lot of times we don't have that person bringing that energy back into us. Yeah. So it burns us out. It drains us. So that's always, you do have to have somebody in your corner that's like, making sure your head on straight, making sure you right. You know what I'm saying? And, well, number one, that person should be God. Number one. Well, not person, but energy, entity should be God. But God put people in your life to help you help fill your cup up. You
can go back and help somebody else fill their cup up too.
Exactly. And that's what it's supposed to be.
Like just a cycle.
It's supposed to it's supposed to be a cycle. It's supposed to be, all of us coming together.
The judge.
It's supposed to be like a cycle. It's supposed to be everybody coming together. That's how we create a golden age. That's how we create heaven on earth. Everybody just loving each other, helping people grow. Not trying to just take this, genuinely showing true, authentic love to one another. And like I said, I ain't gotta love a stranger. Yeah. I ain't gotta sit there and say I love you to a stranger. But if somebody, you see somebody need help.
Exactly.
I read last night when we were supposed to step out. Last night, man. I
didn't know anything about this, but go ahead.
Whoa. What's going on?
Anybody text me? You get a text to Judge?
Nope.
This was something kind of on the fly. It was something kind of on the fly we was doing. Hey, Judge, you. It was too late for you. You be in bed about 7 o'clock.
Don't be telling business.
It was too late for you. It was too late for you, Judge.
What time was it?
It was probably like. When I hit him up, I was on my way back into town.
The judge said she liked going outside.
My
Period.
bad,
We're gonna talk
Judge,
about that offset.
Judge was out that time.
We're gonna talk about that offset.
Yeah.
We'll get together.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that out there. Just
that's okay. We can talk about it on set.
Yeah, that's
I ain't scared.
That's cool.
Good.
But last night, this is like, I mean, it touches on what you were saying. Last night I was sitting at the crib just chilling, and this video that I watched on YouTube is a lady's name is Fantastic Financial.
Fantastic Four?
No, whatever it is. But she teaches a certain method of she teaches a certain method of finances. It's called velocity
I
banking.
can't help myself.
And the basis of what it's talking about is like utilizing credit to help you get out of debt, like kind of like playing against the game. But anyhow, she stopped in the middle of what she was saying, and she was like, "Hey, She pulled out her Bible, and I was like, "Yo, like, it was weird because I had just finished reading the Bible."
Oh, okay. You should have led with that.
Yeah, it was weird because I had just finished reading the Bible, and she pulled out her Bible and she read from 2 Corinthians 6:9-6 is what she read. And it was saying like
you don't even know the verse. Talking about some.
It was saying like being the giver giving and sowing on the others or whatnot, and just being in that just giving, and how when you give, the more you give, the more you receive.
Yeah, and it's crazy that I'm trying to touch on what you said. Like if you just read any I'm not gonna say any, but like if you read most of what the disciples said, like what they call them, the apostles.
The apostles?
Yeah, the
apostles.
Apostles. That's what they call them, right? Apostles. Yeah, there you go. Apostles. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Oh, I'll say
look
more.
Look at him. You know it.
Oh, my bad. I hope I know that. I would say not more so John, because John wrote a lot of Revelation, and that's confusing for a lot of people. But I say more Matthew and Luke. Like they talk more about like giving to others, helping others, and that's how you get what you need on this earth. The more you give, and they even tell you that in sales. Well, I'm gonna say in training, like when it comes to personal training, the more you give, the more you receive. Because like we're in the business of service, so we're trying to literally help people. It's mentally, physically, or we're trying to help with rehab or corrective exercise, whatever. Like we're helping you, but a lot of times when trainers think about money first, a lot of times they lose. Now sometimes they win, but at the end you lose because you're thinking about the money. I'm not saying this goes towards every business, but you still want to help people. And the more you help, and the more you're willing to help, and genuinely want to help, like I said, man, it's the yin and the yang. Yeah. That the universe, the way God got it constructed for you, it's for you to win on this earth. It's for you to win. Like God has it for you to win.
I think like when me coming to
you just gotta know the rules.
Me coming to the gym on Wednesdays, like I did it to try to fill up my schedule, but I think that was a cool move because, man, I mean, just giving that time and giving my talent.
Yeah.
And not
you busy.
Asking for anything back.
Now you busy.
I'm busy to the point where I'm having to turn stuff down. And I'm getting clientele from the gym,
Yep.
And so it's like, man, that act of service of like, hey, when people come up and they say, hey, man, I appreciate you. I'm having a great day. That's enough for me. I ain't got to have no, no monetary value. Just the fact that you had a great workout because of what I mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough. And God rewarded me for it.
Yeah. So. And we're going to kind of start closing in a few minutes, but just touching back on manifestation. Just like I said earlier, I just want to state this again. This world is made for us to win. We just got to understand the game. Right. And it's not like, when I mean like it's a game, like trying to figure out this game, like, what I mean is we got to understand the pathways and the things to do to get to win it. Because God has it for us to win.
Yeah, the path's already laid out.
It's already laid out. From the day you're born, it's laid out.
It's already yours.
Like I said, but obviously it's the things that you're doing that helps you get to where you need to go. Like you said, believing in yourself, number one. Believing. You have to believe. It ain't what they say, ain't no works without faith, or
faith without works is dead.
Faith without works is dead. You gotta have faith. It says it all in the Bible. Even when Jesus healed people, he healed people off of faith. It wasn't this magic that he just had. He healed people. He believed that you were gonna be healed. You had to believe it, and then you was healed because that's how it works. And that's when manifestation come in. Just visualizing, seeing it. Affirmations. We got to keep reminding ourselves. We got to keep reminding ourselves. We ain't reminding God,
right?
Because
he already know.
He already know.
He got it for you already.
That's for ourselves, and that's for how we want to start our day or end our day. Just speaking positivity. You don't have to. Whatever you feel, that's what you say.
Yeah.
You don't have to copy nobody or copy us or whatever. But that's starting your day off saying, I'm an elite trainer, or I'm the best engineer in the world, or I'm the best at my job, or whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? So like affirmations on that.
Yeah.
And I recommend doing like if you just starting off with affirmations, try not the 3-6-9 method where you're writing down whatever you want to confirm in your life. You writing it down and saying it 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night, and just keep doing it on the daily, and watch how things start to reshape in your life.
Not to cut you off, but not just say it or write it.
Yeah.
Stand in the mirror, look yourself in
the
right.
in the mirror and tell yourself.
Right. I'm not sure if y'all can hear what the judge is saying, but she said, stand in the mirror and tell yourself what you're confirming, what you're saying.
They can hear me. I'm mic'd up.
Oh, she mic'd up.
Stay mic'd up.
But that's a true statement, because you have to look at it. It all start with you and the mind. So like telling yourself in the mirror, looking at yourself, like that's you talking to yourself, because I like to always say it, and I hope people don't take this the wrong way, but like, and I've said this multiple times, like we're gods, like we have God living inside of us. So like we're all gods. So like I said, we can be superhumans on this earth. And what I mean by superhumans, not like no Superman, but we can anything we want. Literally, it's all for us.
Yeah.
The light that's already in us can be
the light that was in Jesus.
It's already there.
That
light it up.
That 2.1 million people worship Jesus. The same thing that's in Jesus. The same thing that if you a Muhammad person, if you a Buddhist, a Hindu, or whatever religion you are, Jehovah. The same thing is in all them people that was leaders and whatever. Yeah. That's in us. Right. Their spiritual journey, they just figured it out faster than we did. Everybody's spiritual journey is different. Damien might be a step ahead of me, but hopefully Damien is pouring into me. I can get my game up, and I can help Jazz. Jazz can help somebody, and then it's a full cycle.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. It's about. I mean, we're here for a reason.
Yep.
Our purpose is to lift one another up, and make others disciples. We're gonna go there. We're making disciples.
Yep.
And when I'm saying you're a servant, because people take that and I ain't following nobody.
You can be a disciple, and
you can be a disciple and have your own disciple.
And see, I thought that too. Like I thought that you have to be ordained and all of this other stuff to be in ministry. Ministry does not mean that. Ministry is what we're doing right now.
I mean, ministers sleeping with other people's wives. I mean, ministers sleeping on their wives, taking people money. You don't have to be ordained to do nothing.
You don't have to be ordained to do nothing.
They're buying jets and yachts,
with the time money.
They ordained, but look how they living. So, like, that's definitely true. You don't have to be ordained. You just gotta know. You just gotta have pure love in your heart, and generally you want to help somebody out to be better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, because it just put a thought in my head. A lot of problem with a lot of people these days, especially when it comes down to church and pastors. Yeah, they expect the pastor or a preacher to be God.
Thank you.
Perfect like God, but you gotta remember, ain't nobody perfect.
Judge, I was just having this conversation earlier today.
And see, that's a big mistake.
Everybody has sin.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, they might not be perfect.
That's crazy. That's crazy you said that.
They might be doing their sins, but you have sins too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all know how many men in the church are addicted to pornography? The percentage?
Well,
it's like 65%.
Man, Kirk Franklin was addicted to porn.
Yeah, he even said it.
Right. Yeah.
But that's a common issue of people like worshiping the pastor instead of worshiping God, because you gotta remember the pastor is getting the message from God, and I respect a lot of pastors that let their congregation know, hey, don't worship me.
Yeah,
this is
all the time.
Yeah.
But I said my dad says that all the
Don't
time.
worship me.
I'm a man. Don't worship me. I'm
They-
not the guy.
And I think people will have better spiritual journeys because, and I'm big on, not only people just going to church, but people having their, like I said in the beginning, having their own spiritual walk. Like like you said, don't have your spiritual walk because of Damien or because of Jazz or because of my cousin Frank back there. You do it because you do your research, because your perspective on different on
It's totally
God
different.
It's totally different from
how I met him is totally different how you might have encountered him. It's totally different.
And June's perspective on things, I might disagree with some of the things, but don't mean I don't. God doesn't love me as much as Bajun, or he loves God more. No, it's just the way the story's laid out, the way things are laid out. I took this from it.
Yeah.
But like I said, at the end of the day, as long as you are treating people right, loving people, trying to help people, trying to live a decent, moral life with values, God gonna take care of you.
That's right.
No matter from the beginning to the end, he gonna take care of it.
And have faith that he will.
And have faith that he will.
That's right. That's right. So in closing, man, we just want to say, just try it out. You know, if you haven't already tried to a few affirmations throughout the day, you know, and start with "I am." You know,
that's a good one.
You know,
like
I already have.
Subscribe. Comment some affirmations. Comment what you liked about our podcast. Even if it were things you didn't like, but keep it respectful. Just let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we sensitive about this.
Yeah, we also. I'm a Cancer, so I get sensitive.
Well, I'm speaking life. I'm speaking life in the mind, body, and soul. We speaking life into any and everybody that's watching this.
Yep.
We hope and pray that y'all have a blessed 2024. We hope that April is it bring you nothing but peace, joy, and happiness. We hope that prosperity is all over y'all this month and the months moving forward. So
let's get it.
We appreciate y'all.
We out.
Peace.